Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Tony Burdett. I am the founding president and artistic director of Viva Voices Core Organization, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here this evening for Let Nature Sing, the spring concert for our children's choir and youth chorus. We're thrilled that you are with us this evening. There will be no intermission in tonight's program, so we ask that you remain seated for the duration. However, if you need to use the restroom, they are available in the lobby. Please join me in taking out your cell phones and electronic devices, and please silence them at this time. We really appreciate it, out of courtesy to your fellow audience members and of the performers on stage. Now, you can leave your phones on because you may want to take some pictures during the concert, and that is perfectly fine. We prefer that you not use your flash, but take all the pictures you want to take and upload them to social media, and when you do, be sure to tag us. We would love that. And while you're there, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram while you're at it. I hope you received a printed program when you entered the auditorium tonight. I'd like to draw your attention to the businesses and services that are advertised there. I encourage you to support them. We are incredibly grateful for their support. Tonight's concert specifically is brought to you in part by the Elsa Heisel Sewell Foundation, Matinee Music House Cincinnati, and the Carol Ann and Ralph V. Hale Jr. Foundation. Would you join me in thanking them for their generous support? We are also so blessed to be supported by so many individual donors, and those names are listed in your program. We're certainly grateful for all that they do for us. About 45% of our revenue as an organization comes from the people listed in your program, and we're so grateful. Without them, what we do would absolutely not be possible. Speaking of, we are currently in the midst of our spring fundraising campaign. And with that in mind, let's check out this video.
I just see Viva Voices as being something that it's a niche. I've never seen it offered anywhere else that I have lived around the world. And something like this I've just never seen.
When he came up with the idea of becoming this new group, Viva Voices, I thought, yes, I'm going to be 100% behind him. What do I need to do?
I really love Viva Voices. It helps me become like a better person, and just being in the same class as someone who also has the same passion for singing as much as I do, it's like truly incredible and it warms my heart.
This has really inspired me to work toward personal excellence, and it's really been life-changing.
I've always wanted to be a choir, and I was so proud that so many people were so good in one choir.
Being able to produce something so excellent and being able to be proud of the excellence that you achieved, that just adds something to my life, and adds something I think to everyone's life that is involved in Viva Voices, and it's just something I wanted to be a deeper part of.
Well, there's lots of people out there who enjoy music but can't perform music themselves. And to be able to perform those, we can reach out to them and make their lives happier is one of the more important things that we can do. We enjoy people besides we enjoy ourselves. And it affects the people we're singing for visibly, and you can see it during a concert, and you can hear about it afterwards. Those are the kind of things that I enjoy having an effect on people.
We all really want to pull together and do our very best and make sure that everything provides an excellent program for the community that comes to see us.
I think that Viva Voices is in and of itself its own little community, and so that's cool. Then we can take what we've created, that beauty, that excellence, and we can share it with the community at large. And I think that in a time when we're maybe focusing on things that make us different from each other, focusing on what beauty we can create together is so important.
If I am somebody that wants to better the world, I think music is the way to go.
Can't be done by just the few people in the choir. It's got to be done by the people of the neighborhoods, the people of the community. Those are the people
to be a donor and help to start up this organization and see it at the ground level and see it soar, because it is soaring.
What differentiates Viva Voices from the rest is excellence. It's our main core value, and it drives everything that we do. Will you join us in this mission? Will you invest in excellence? So we started this organization 4 years ago now. We are just wrapping up our 4th concert season. When we started, just as COVID was kind of winding down, we started with 4 choirs with just about 90 singers. And this spring, 4 years later, we still have those 4 choirs, but with nearly 200 singers. Our organization is growing exponentially, and we are having a major impact in our community. And so I hope that you will consider what you could do to support this organization. We sought out to create a community, a choral community for people of all ages, where they can make music at the highest level. Our goal is always excellence, and we're doing it in a way that is affordable and accessible for everyone. And so we are so glad that you're here, and glad that you were, if you are a parent or a grandparent, that your child or your grandchild was part of our program. If you're just here to be a part of our audience, we would welcome you. But we would also welcome you into our family of donors, because what we do as a nonprofit organization would not be possible. So I would pray that you would consider what you can give to help us, and that you would consider investing in excellence. You can find out in your program more information about how to do that. You could use the QR code or the Venmo address on the screen, but we would appreciate any donation that you could make. Tonight's concert theme is nature. Music is all around us. Most of the time, though, we don't even notice. Tonight, however, we will highlight the music that can be found in all creation. We're glad you're here, and it's my pleasure now to introduce to you the Viva Voices Children's Choir.
Morning breaks, the earth awakens, field and forest in anticipation, hold their breath as nature comes alive to sing. for all to see. I'll grow too, just like you. I'll grow tall. I look to you for one to teach me how to dance, dance in the wind.
students in our children's choir who are leaving us. They are seventh graders, and we're going to be promoting them onto the youth chorus. Our children's choir is for children in grades 4 through 7, the youth chorus grades 8 through 12. So we're going to recognize those seventh graders and give them a little gift tonight. First of all, we want to recognize 2 students who have sung in the children's choir for 1 semester. The first is Audrey Bauer. Come on down. And the second is Cecilia Brown. We have a 7th grader who has sung in the children's choir for 2 semesters, and that is Caitlin Davis. We have one singer who's been with us for 3 semesters, and that is Morgan Henry. So this is the end of our 4th season, so we've had 8 semesters. So these next 2 singers have been with us for 50% of that time, for 4 semesters. The first is Josie Ginter. And the second one is Asher Meitzen. We have one singer who's been with us for 5 of our 8 semesters, and that is Leah Graves. And finally, we have one singer who has been with us for 7 of our 8 semesters, and that is Nora Mays. All right, parents, this is where you take out your phones, and you're going to give you about 30 seconds to take pictures, so seventh graders, hold your certificates up. This is your, we used to call these Kodak moments before we had, cameras on our phones. This is your moment to get a picture. Say cheese, everybody. How about another round of applause for our graduating seventh graders? We're going to miss them, but we are very excited about having them join our youth chorus this fall. We're very, very excited about that. Well, it goes fast. We've already come to almost the end of this part of the program. So the children's choir is going to end their set with a rip-roaring arrangement of She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 horses. She'll be driving 6 horses when she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. We'll go out. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. We'll go out. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her. Oh, we'll go out. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be round and round and round. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Viva!
As our spring semester, our fourth season, is coming to a close this weekend, we're already looking ahead to our next season, to the fall semester. Rehearsals for all of our choirs began in September, and we're always looking for new singers. So if you know of singers who are interested in either of these choirs, our children or youth choirs, or even our adult choirs, please send them our way. We will be holding auditions this August, and we would love to have some new singers join us. All the information can be found on our website in the coming weeks. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself, and I'm sure you'll never want to miss a Viva Voices concert. So to keep up with all future concerts and events, we encourage you to join our email list. You can do that by scanning the QR code in your program, or by signing up the old-fashioned way with pen and paper on a clipboard at the table in the lobby. We'd love to keep you all up to date with all things Viva Voices. Next season is our organization's 5th anniversary season, and we have all kinds of exciting things planned, and we can't wait to let you know about it. But most noteworthy is what these two choirs get to do next summer in 2026. You see, 2026 is the 250th birthday of the United States of America, and our children's choir and youth chorus have been invited to be part of the festivities. We will be traveling to Washington, D.C. D.C. in June of 2026 to present concerts in the National Cathedral and on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial as part of the year-long 250th birthday celebration. It's an incredible honor, and we are super excited about it. Parents, we want all of our singers to go. There's more information about it at the table in the lobby. But will you please join me in congratulating our singers for this very incredible, prestigious, and amazing show. All right, so now without further ado, under the direction of our Assistant Artistic Director, Houston Tyrell, please welcome the Viva Voices Youth Chorus.
Rapping on the clouds, rapping on the shroud of gray. Lightning, 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 lightning. Now the night is waking, waking, waking. See it sparkling, blinking, blinking, sizzling. Oh, what a storm of energy, crackling now surrounding me. Lightning, I am not afraid, I am not afraid. Lightning, rolling, rolling, then a flash from clouds and clouds, sneaking, sneaking to the ground without a sound. Boom! Lightning, I am not afraid, I am not afraid. Lightning! Electric fingers reaching, 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 skipping, darting, fleeting, 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 tapping on the clouds, rapping on the shroud of gray. Lightning, 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 lightning. Now the night is waking, waking, waking. See it sparkling, blinking, blinking, sizzling. Oh, what a storm of energy, crackling now surrounding me. Lightning, I am not afraid, I am not afraid. Lightning, 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 lightning,
Spring of youth, it was my lot to haunt all the wide world, a spot
The which I could not love the less, so lovely was the loneliness of the wild lake with black rock bound, and the tall pines that tower around. The lake, the lake, the lake. But when the twilight had grown upon that spot, as a portal in the whistling cloud, murmuring a melody, then I would awake to the terror of the lone lake, the lake, the lake, the lake. Yet the terror was not fright, but a tremulous delight, a feeling mind could teach or brightly to define nor love,
Death was in that poisonous wave, and in its gulf a fitting grave.
For him who thence could solace bring to his lone imagining, whose solitary soul could make an Eden of a dim lake, the lake, the lake, the lake, the lake, the lake.
chorus who are graduating from the children's choir and graduating into the youth chorus, but we also have the pleasure of celebrating our high school seniors in the youth chorus who are going off to be adults. This semester we have 4 seniors that we are celebrating. As Tony said, we've been in existence for 8 semesters, and in our youth chorus we do it a little bit different with the gifts at the end. For our seniors, we have a little bit of a tiered system depending on how many semesters that you've been a part of the youth course. If you've been a part of the youth course for 1 to 2 semesters, you'll get a certificate and a Symphony chocolate bar to thank you for your service for being a part of the choir. If you've been with the ensemble for 3 to 5 semesters, in addition to that, you will get a conducting baton as a momentum of your leadership in the ensemble. If you have been in the ensemble for 6 to 9 semesters, you get all of that and more. You get a choral binder that has our Viva Voices logo on it, in addition to the singer's first name. And obviously, any singer who is singing with the youth chorus for 6 to 9 semesters loves music, loves singing, and we just want to encourage them to keep singing past our time at Viva Voices, and so we do that. For anyone who's been with us for 10 semesters, we'll have a special plaque that will be next season, of course. But to start, we want to welcome down a soprano that has been with us for 2 semesters, Madison Roberts. Studies towards an education degree, and she wants to be a business teacher in a high school. I then have 2 singers, a bass and a tenor, who have been with us for 6 semesters. I'll start with the bass for no reason. We have Ethan Blythe. Studies towards a pastoral ministries degree because he wants to be a pastor. Next, we have a tenor who has been with us for 6 semesters, Jonas Abwaji. Jonas is going to BYU to get start studies towards a biology and acting degrees. And he wants to be a nursing anesthetist. Gives you anesthesia. Last but not least, we have a bass that has been with us all 8 semesters that the youth chorus has been in existence. Ben Burdett. Ben is going to Williams University to start studies towards an electronic media and broadcasting degree, and he wants to be a professional sports broadcaster. Please congratulate all of our Thank you all. To end our youth chorus set, we're going to end with Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Trouble.
as our children's choir makes their way back up on stage for our big finale. I do have a few thank yous that I want to give. First of all, I want to thank the staff here at St. Henry District High School for hosting us. Will you join me in thanking them? I want to thank all of our ushers and ticket takers, most of which are members of our adult choir. So thank you, volunteers, for serving us in that way. A big thank you to our percussionist, Jeremy Viva. And we're so excited, new with us this season is our new fantastic collaborative pianist. We're so blessed to have him. How about a round of applause for Matthew Zaluski? And finally, I know it's dark here in the house, but if you are a parent or a grandparent or a guardian of somebody on this stage right now, will you please stand up so we can thank you? How about it for your parents and grandparents and guardians? You're the ones that make sure your children get to practice each week and work on those rehearsal tracks. We thank you so much. All right. Last year, we started a new tradition. As I said earlier, we're finishing up this fourth season. So we've had several seniors that have graduated from our youth course. And so we started this new tradition. We're going to end each spring concert by inviting our alumni to come on stage. So I know we have some alumni with us. I saw you come in. So alumni, if you'll begin while I'm talking here to make your way, if you'll enter stage left over here, and Mr. Houston has extra copies of the music. We're excited about this tradition because our alumni have gone on to do great things, and many of them can't be here tonight for whatever reason, but each spring we want to highlight them and ask them back to join us for a big finale. So we're excited to have them join us for this end. As they're making their way here, thank you again for being here. Thank you for being a part of Viva Voices. Thank you for your support, for sharing your children with us. Thank you for coming to our concerts. We believe that what we are doing is making a difference, and you are a big part of that. We couldn't do it without you being here, so thank you so much. We're going to end our concert this evening by a song that just simply says it all. As long as I have music. Thank you again for joining us tonight.
Thank you.